In this video, we will understand how admins create, manage and maintain users in Salesforce. So who is a user? Anyone who logs into Salesforce is a user. They can be employees at your company such as the sales or service reps, managers or the IT team who need access to the records. And you can also have external users like customers and partners who access the Experience Cloud sites. User account exists for every user in Salesforce. Let us see how to create a user. From the setup in the quick find box, enter users. This is where you create a new user. Click on the new user button here. Certain fields here with the red vertical lines, they are the required fields. Usernames are unique across all Salesforce organizations and cannot be reused. They have to be in the email format. It need not be a valid email address, but the requirement is the username has to be in the email format. Now this is very important, so memorize this as there will be a question in the certification exam. Now the role here, it is marked as required, but it need not be selected. User license, it determines which profiles are available for each user. So if you select Salesforce here, it is going to give you a list of all the profiles the user can have. Remember, one user can only be assigned to one single profile. And if you change this to say Salesforce platform, so the profile accordingly changes. So this was the user license. The other types of licenses, they are the feature licenses and permission set licenses. Feature licenses, they grant access to specific additional features not included with the user license. And permission set licenses, they give access to extra permissions and features which are not included in the user license. When you fill in all the required details, make sure this is checked, generate new password and notify the user immediately. This is to email a login name and a temporary password to each new user you create. So when you click save, email will be sent to the user and they will reset the password. Let us also talk about the locale settings here. They are determined from the company profile but can be overridden on the user record. Locale, it determines the date and time format as well as the name, address and the number formats. Then you have the language. So the text will be displayed in the selected language. So whatever is your preference, you can select the language accordingly. And other one is the time zone. Depending on what country you are in, where you are working from, you have to select the time zone. So now let us talk about adding multiple users at the same time. Add multiple users. If you click here, you can add up to 10 users at one time. The section here provides how many licenses are available. And if you scroll further down, you have to select the user license and add the details. So user license, this is one license applies to all the users you are adding in this fashion, right? So if you select the user license, say Salesforce platform, and then you start entering the information about the users. At the end, you have to make sure you click on generate passwords and notify the user via email. Otherwise, the user is not going to know that they have been added and they cannot access the Salesforce org. Now, it's very important to know that users are permanent. Once you create them, they cannot be deleted. Okay. If you go to one of the user records, scroll down and you will see login history. Now this page, it provides various details about several login attempts of the user. You can download the history for last 6 months and it can be in Excel or CSV file. Reset password. Password can be reset by admins or the user themselves. Admin can reset the password for multiple users by accessing the user record in setup. So if you go to this user record, you have this reset password here, which is going to reset the password for the user. Or the users can do it by themselves. So by clicking forgot password link on the login page, the users themselves can reset their passwords. Now let us move to freezing and deactivating users. Very crucial topic. Make sure you understand it really well. Now freezing a user, it stops the user from logging into Salesforce. It is a temporary stop access. Okay, this is where you freeze the user and unfreeze the user. Okay, freezing a user is not going to release their license. Now what is deactivating a user? This also disables the user from logging in and accessing Salesforce. Remember, users are permanent and they cannot be deleted. So now users cannot be deactivated if they are the sole recipients of workflow email alert, custom portal admin, or user selected in the custom hierarchy field. Now deactivating the user releases their license. Very important. You deactivate the user, the license is released and you can assign the license to another user. Whereas freezing the user is just a temporary stop of access to the Salesforce org. That's it for user setup and maintenance. We looked at how admins create users, manage access, or handle things like deactivating, freezing users, and password resets. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone preparing for the Salesforce admin certification. Thank you for watching.